Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Today we present you 50 beautiful retro historical photos. We hope you will appreciate our work. Write your comment and click the subscribe button. Enjoy the show, and here we go. The lovely Joy Lansing, 1950. During the 1950s, it was common to pose for a photo with your new car. This 3D slide shows a young man with his new 1955 Ford. American actor Marlon Brando, charming photo, 1955. New Orleans circa 1890s. The Old French Market. Along Florida's Indian River circa 1890. Wood landing in Jupiter Narrows. December 1941. Corozal, Puerto Rico, vicinity. Priest who conducted a mass and baptism and blessing of the houses at the tenant purchase celebration. American movie actor Tony Curtis, sexy Oscar nominee, photo, 1952. (1890s). The French Quarter, New Orleans. Its carbon arc lamps lighting the way to an electrified future. New Orleans circa 1890. St. Charles Hotel from Canal Street. Along the Mississippi River circa 1890. Cotton on the levee at New Orleans. Circa 1890. Street in New Orleans near Cathedral of St. Louis. August 1938. Girl fieldworkers at the King Farm on strike against 17 cents an hour wages. Morrisville, Pennsylvania. March 1943. New Orleans, Louisiana. Loading a rubber raft onto a truck at the terminal of Associated Transport Company. March 1909. Hartford, Connecticut. 9:30 p.m. A common case of teamwork. Smaller boy, Joseph Bishop, goes into saloon and sells his last papers. Then comes out and his brother gives him more. May 1862. Yorktown, Virginia, vicinity. The Peninsular Campaign Camp Winfield Scott. Duc de Chartres, Comte de Paris, Prince de Juneville and friends playing dominoes at mess table. June 1941. Hattiesburg, Mississippi. Getting a haircut at Camp Shelby. September 1938. Children buying groceries in co-op store. Greenbelt, Maryland. Washington, D.C., circa 1861. Guards at ferry landing on Mason's Island examining a pass. September 1938. Children of Greenbelt, Maryland. Family buying groceries in cooperative store. February 1943. Soldier and his girl waiting for a train at Chicago Union Station. June 1940. Diner along U.S. Highway No. 1 near Berwyn, Maryland. Raquel Welch, Playboy actress, 1965. August 1943. Southfields, New York. Interracial activities at Camp Nathan Hale, where children are aided by the Methodist Camp Service. The boarding house reach. January 1942. Yauco, Puerto Rico, in a small cigar factory. These cigars are made for local consumption and sell for about 2 cents. January 1942. Ensenada, Puerto Rico. One of the mills in the South Puerto Rico Sugar Company plant. Washington, D.C., circa 1948. Trinity College. Small alcove and library on campus. January 1942. Guayanilla, Puerto Rico. Family of a sugar worker living in one of the company houses behind the mill. All these people live in the same house. May 1940. Interior of general store and pool room at STEM, Granville County, North Carolina. June 1940. Baltimore Washington Boulevard, U.S. Highway No. 1, Baltimore, Maryland. June 1940. This woman and her daughter are helping their neighbors plant their tobacco field. The bonnet is homemade. On US 15, about 5 miles northeast of Durham, North Carolina. May 1940. Interior of pool room and general store. STEM, Granville County, North Carolina. May 1940. Grocery and STEM, Granville County, North Carolina. May 1940. Negro tobacco planter's family. The 3 children in the background are those of a neighbor. Near Farrington, Chatham County, North Carolina. May 1940. Negro tobacco planter's family. The 3 children in the background are those of a neighbor. Near Farrington, Chatham County, North Carolina. November 1940. Restaurant and beer hall in Summit City, California, Boomtown near Shasta Dam. Detroit circa 1899. Hotel Cadillac, Washington Boulevard. February 10, 1913. Washington Hikers. Suffragist on bus in New York City, part of the hike to Washington, D.C., which joined the March 3, 1913, National American Women's Suffrage Association Parade. (1909) The Berkeley, Saranac Lake, Adirondack Mountains, New York. Circa 1909. Central Station, Saranac Lake, Adirondack Mountains, New York. (1909) A typical house tent, Ray Brooks Sanatorium, Adirondack Mountains. Taking the fresh air. Cure on the grounds of the New York State Hospital for incipient pulmonary tuberculosis. (1909) Stevens House Golf Links, Lake Placid, Adirondack Mountains, New York. Elsa Sorensen, this September 1956. (1891) Camp Badger, Tulare County, California. End of Mark Twain log, diameter 18 feet. Slab of giant sequoia, Kings River Grove, now part of Kings Canyon National Park, California. October 1957. Mascots at football game between Colgate Red Raiders and Cornell Big Red University teams. September 13, 1950. Pendulum pounding into a plastic helmet worn for testing by Dr. Charles F. Lombard, director of the University of Southern California Department of Aviation Physiology. New York circa 1948. Interior decorator Ruby Ross Wood, 1881 to 1950, 3/4 length portrait, seated, at desk. May 1939. Negro domestic servant. Atlanta, Georgia. November 1940. Ansonia, Connecticut. Taking a temperature reading in the foundry at the Faro Birmingham Corporation. May 1939. Old home in Alabama built about 1850 called Silver Place, owned by Mr. Frazier, now rented by 2 families. San Francisco, 1928. Hudson Super 6 Landau sedan at Golden Gate Park. September 1938. Coal miners waiting for the bus to go home in Osage, West Virginia. Bonus photo for you, a beautiful retro woman. British film actress Jacqueline Bisset, 1966. This is the end of our performance. We hope you enjoyed it and appreciate our work. See you in the next performance. Have a good day.